Happy Tuesday, guys. I am jumping on to do a facial cupping tutorial plus answer some questions. I had to write them down because my memory is a little bit toast at the moment, but we will see how we go. I have applied all of my skincare, so when you are doing your facial cupping routine, you should apply all your skincare. So starting from the thinnest to the most thickest, mist, serum, moisturizer, and then your oil. So making sure you're not touching your droppers on your skin. And making sure you do use a full dropper because you want to have that extra slip so that you're not causing any actual trauma on the skin by like dragging roughly. I could probably definitely go a little bit more. So a lot of questions around what oils to use. Any high quality oil is going to be amazing. Obviously, we recommend our antioxidant repair oil. It's an incredible oil that was designed to help with pigmentation, acne scarring, and reducing acne and inflammation in the skin. So it works hand in hand with what gua sharing and facial cupping does. My only oils that I would definitely say to avoid is coconut oil, castor oil, any of those like heavy, I want to say like DIY facial oils. They are just going to clog your pores and cause breakouts, so please do not put them on your skin. But yeah, making sure you have a nice layer, and then starting by stimulating your lymphatic drainage system. So we do that by starting with the chest and moving to the neck, and then we start with the actual cupping on the face and then making sure you drain it back out. So I am going to speed up parts of this video, otherwise we'll literally be here for 20 minutes because that's how long I like to take to do it. It is a really beautiful self-care ritual, so please carve out the time to do this for yourself. I do it twice a week. I'd love to do it more, but realistically I just don't get there. So starting at the center of your chest and working out towards the armpit, we have a really big lymphatic drainage system through here. Sometimes you might notice when you get sick, you get sore lymph nodes under your armpits or through your neck. So they are the main ones that we're going to try and stimulate so that all the toxins can move out. So repeating the motion, I like to do 5 to 10 times if I am actually like dedicating time to do this properly. So I'm going to start by moving out to the armpit, and then down throughout the neck out to the shoulder. So always making sure you are moving that cup. You don't want it to sit there because you will cause a little mini bruise. So always moving, and you squeeze it to gently suck up. As you can see, it makes it look like I'll have a hickey or get in trouble by Dave. So making sure you can suck up a tiny bit of the skin and moving it out. So facial cupping is actually really incredible for lots of things, stimulating collagen, hydrating and plumping the skin. It actually helps with the effectiveness and penetration of your skincare. But one incredible benefit that facial cupping has that gua sharing doesn't is that it helps to reduce your scarring. So when you have, I have one, I don't know if you can see it, big scar here from when I had chickenpox when I was quite young. What it actually does is the negative pressure, so pulling the skin up, helps to, I guess it's the best way of describing it is similar to what microneedling does, as it creates like a mini trauma to heal the skin. So incredible for acne scarring. And then you would do the other side. I'm not going to do that today because I want to do a before and after for you guys. So 10 times out to the chest, and then you go 10 times out to the chest on this side, 10 times down and out, 10 times down and out. You do have a couple of little spots here and here. We do have the free ebook, so if you want to learn more, definitely check that out. But then moving up to the face, I start with the chin and kind of follow my jawline up to the ear. You will tell if you don't have enough oil on your skin as well, because you won't be able to kind of gently glide. It will feel like it's dragging, so just apply a little bit more oil. I think some of the other questions were when to do this in your skincare routine. So I definitely recommend at least 3 times a week for like noticeable results. It is something that you'll see over time as you continue to incorporate it into your skincare routine, but definitely aim for at least 3 times a week. And then obviously at the end, so once you've cleansed your skin and popped on your skincare, then you would do your facial cupping or gua sharing. You can do it in the morning or the night depending on your lifestyle and your routine. Gua sharing in the morning with a cold gua sha is phenomenal for waking up the skin and decreasing any kind of puffiness that you get. So once you've done this kind of section, then you move up a slight bit to just outside the mouth. This also can help reducing those marionette lines, or the smile lines. Here we go.
Marionette lines.
Do you know what they are?
Of course I do.
What are they?
Oh, they're just the best things ever. But what I wanted to say, because I heard you talking about gua sharing, was that I'm not very often on the gua sha, but when I do, stress reliever.
It is actually. I get Dave to do the points, especially around the eyebrows, that help release tension and migraine.
Tension.
Which is amazing. Davey boy can't really get a good grip with the cup because he's got a bit of facial hair. I'm sure you could if you tried a little bit harder, but gua sharing is your go-to.
But anyway, that's my input.
Bye.
Back to cooking dinner.
So then once you've kind of focused on that line, it's just about segregating the face. So obviously 1, 2, 3, very gentle around the eye, kind of avoid that like gentle soft bag area. And then once we do this section, I will show you where you go to with the forehead. And you will see that it is bringing the blood flow to the surface, which is exactly what we want. And you can start to see a little bit of redness. I am a touch sunburnt, which is very, very naughty, but I am obviously a little bit redder than normal. And then moving up to that top half of your head. As you can see, that's not a pimple, it's just like a little bit of red scarring. So I'm definitely going to focus on that area to bring blood flow there and to try and heal it quickly. But if you have your 11 frown lines, doing little, I don't know what you want to call that, pulses, we'll go with pulses, is a great way to work on them. And then obviously holding and gliding. And if you do have softer skin or saggier skin, there's nothing wrong with that, but it is important to just hold the skin so that you can, get that slip and glide. If you feel like you're moving too much with your skin and it's not really flowing, just gently hold. And sometimes even here, I prefer to hold because I feel like it gives me a better grip. And then once you've done 10 straight up, you can just frame the eyebrow. One important thing, and I hate seeing it with brands who sell gua shas and obviously haven't done any training, is that they just go willy-nilly all over the face. So they'll start with the forehead and then they'll do the cheeks. You want to be working from up, not down, especially with the gua sha. Like if you imagine doing this, like what's that going to do? That's going to sag your skin. You want to always be going upwards all the time, working from the bottom up, never just straight down. Making sure you open up that lymphatic drainage system before you start working with your skin. And yeah, if you have a gua sha, please no downward motions. I'll be very, very mad. So obviously close to the eyebrow, and then if you have a larger forehead along the top. And I feel like I've rushed this, but we're already at 10 minutes, which is crazy. So you can see the slight lift, especially through this section for me, from the gua sharing on just one side. Obviously, when we're doing it, we would go full chest, work the left, right, and then the left, and then gently just bringing it down through the chest. Don't use the cup downwards on your face, just bring it down through the chest. Just because you're moving all this fluid and toxins around on your face, you want to remind the body that it's going outwards. We don't just want it to sit here and do this. What else is on my list? How to clean. So very, very important, making sure you clean after every single use. This is the best way to minimize any bacteria or any spreading of acne. Actually, talking about acne, if you do have any active breakouts, avoid that area because you're just going to be dragging the bacteria up and along your face over open pores, which is going to cause it to spread. We have an incredible acupressure section in our ebook where you can work on stimulating collagen production and reducing acne with just acupressure points and clean fingers. Always clean fingers, or if you have a gua sha, using the point of your gua sha to do it. So that's in the ebook. Get some warm water going. I'm trying a new dishwashing liquid brand. Loving it. Koala Eco, biodegradable, plant-based. Love, love, love. So I use a dishwashing liquid to clean it because you really want to make sure that you're giving it a solid clean. And then with very warm water, fill up your bowl and pop in some of your, it's a new one, so why is that not going? I'm probably gonna spill. But getting in there, if you have an old toothbrush, making sure that you're getting into the actual cup and giving it a good soak, a wash, a couple of rounds, and then allowing to just kind of drain, obviously rinse off the soap with water and sit on your dishwashing rack upside down, because if you put it this way, the dirty water is just going to fester in the bottom, so we don't want to do that. I think that is all, but I'm going to finish the other side of my face. I hope that you guys can kind of see that difference. It definitely feels like firmer and nicer on this side. I feel like I'm a bit puffy and squishy on that side. But if you have any questions, shoot them through. I will answer them directly. Otherwise, we do have the facial cupping, facial tools, gua sha highlight on our Instagram, so you can go back and watch previous videos. You can watch this video, or we have the guide which you can save and refer back to, or the free ebook. But I hope you guys have a beautiful Tuesday night. It looks like we're going to get a little storm, so hopefully it cools us down, and I will see you in a couple of days.